And here he is.
Dave Turner, ladies and gentlemen, a good up-and-coming, fresh green talent here in Northwest Pro Wrestling.
This is a rematch from last month, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Dave Turner against the Masked Juggalo, Jared Savage here tonight.
And as you remember, Chris, this is a matchup, a rematch from last month. Jared Savage felt like he was wronged by the referee when he got pushed into the 3 count into Turner.
See if we can settle this properly here tonight. Man, one-on-one here at Northwest Pro.
That's exactly what Dave Turner wants to do. He wants to prove why he is here in Northwest Pro. He wants to prove why he is here in the best wrestling company in the Northwest.
Dave Turner out here, loving the people. He's still confident. Nice and ready here tonight for this matchup.
I mean, you can have all the confidence in the world, but when you're going into a match with a big bull like the Masked Juggalo Jared Savage, you never know what you're going up against.
I'm gonna get this ring all.
I mean, let's be real here, Chris. The Masked Juggalo Jared Savage is the size of a Mack truck, if you will.
Use all that girth, all that mass to slow down Dave Turner here tonight.
I've been in the ring with Savage, Chris, and he really knows how to throw that weight around.
Let's see if the Masked Juggalo can redeem himself here tonight. Like you said, he feels like he was wrong. Let's see if he can redeem that loss.
And typical Jared Savage right here, jaw-jacking with the fans, trying to get them intimidated.
Rules, Northwest Pro. I don't think he has to worry about intimidating the crowd. His very presence, he comes out here and something changes.
The very ground shakes as the Masked Juggalo walks to the ring. I mean, just the sheer power that comes in the, you know, just the explosive size of the Masked Juggalo as he walks to the ring. It's so intimidating. There's something about it, you know.
Folks, this match is going to be another great one. Last month, these two had a great matchup. We are going to get to witness here tonight the Beauty versus the Buick 2 Michigan District Classic here at Northwest Pro.
You see Jared Savage here taking his time, jaw-jacking the fans. You wonder, you know, I always wonder this as I'm waiting on my opponent to get in the ring. Is that a wise decision to worry about the crowd? I mean, I stepped in the ring with both of these men. Dave Turner has very powerful hits. And like I said before, Jared Savage, that huge bull, that buffalo-like man, really knows how to throw his weight around.
All it does is give him more time. It just gives him more time to prepare for it. And the more time Dave has, the more ways he can figure out how to bring this massive human being off his feet.
I mean, if Jared Savage hits that big splash, that's like a ton of weight coming down on you.
It's like a small Ford car coming down on you, crushing your chest.
Dave Turner has the height advantage. We'll see if he uses that against the Masked Juggalo here, Jared Savage. Jared Savage instantly putting Dave Turner into the buckle. Walking away, you wonder if this is a smart strategy, Chris. And a huge spear by Dave Turner. Very much Goldberg-Lesnar-esque.
That's the problem there. Jared, he slipped out. He decided not to be very confident today. He thought, hey, I can push him back and then walk away. Dave immediately saw an opening, made him pay, brought him down to the mat.
Jared Savage is paying for it in a big, big way. What a huge football-like spear by Dave Turner. He took him down like a lion taking down a gazelle.
Dave here, he needs to get on this huge, this massive man. He needs to get on Jared Savage here. He cannot let this man build up momentum. You get him going, it's like a tidal wave. It's just going to mow you down when it's going to do it.
A second spear by Dave Turner. Going for the pinfall here. 1, a 2 count by Michael Kyruse. Jared Savage heading for high waters. You wonder, Chris, do you think he's just trying to throw Dave Turner off, or do you think Jared Savage is really hurt right now?
It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder if he's actually going to be able to do more of this match. So far, Dave Turner has been solid about keeping the Buffalo down, about making sure that this Buffalo, this massive monster of a man, isn't able to mount any kind of offense.
Dave Turner and Jared Savage sizing each other up here. And you gotta wonder, is Jared Savage maybe a little intimidated by losing to Dave Turner last month?
I mean, the way that Dave Turner beat him is questionable. Jared needs to work here. He needs to work harder than he ever has to redeem that loss, to make sure that everybody knows he is the man, to make sure that he knows to himself and to all these fans that he's the best in the Northwest.
Jared Savage shooting Dave Turner off, and a huge shoulder tackle taking Jared Savage down to the canvas.
A big old double-decker bust-sized shoulder taking Dave down to the ring.
Jared Savage now staying in the buckle, trying to keep his distance away from Dave Turner.
I'm trying!
He's having a lot of trouble here tonight, Chris.
He's got to stay on the offense. That's the problem here. Every time Jared Savage gets something going, he builds separation.
Oh, well, see, here we go. Now, see, this is what I was talking about, Chris. Savage has got Turner in the ropes, and he is not letting up here. He's got him in the buckle. He's raking the eyes. Referee Michael Kairou's counting him in. He's trying to get him out of there.
He's got his prey backed up in the corner, and he's trying to take it down. He's hunting right now. He's on the hunt. The question is, can he get the kill here tonight?
The real question is here is, can this elephant-sized man, the masked juggler Jared Savage, take this tiger-like man, such as Dave Turner, down to the canvas and hold him down for a 1, 2, 3? A big suplex there, Chris. Huge suplex. I know you saw that one.
Jared Savage really needs to make sure that he can get on Dave Turner. He absolutely needs to take out this massive monster of a man.
We got Jared Savage here pulling the referee into the corner, and Chuck Payne working over Dave Turner on the outside. This is a bunch of garbage. The House of Pain always gets their opponents into, and Ken Hamlin needs to do something about it.
Jared Savage, he's smart here. His handler, Chuck Payne, coming in to make sure that he can, even out the odds a little bit here.
And he shoves Dave Turner's face right into that ring post. Dave Turner's in a lot of trouble right now.
Dave needs to figure out what it's going to take. What's it going to take to stop this monster of a man from just building this insurmountable offense against him? It might even take a tranquilizer dart at this point.
It could. Dave Turner trying to mount some kind of offense. Jared Savage getting his face pounded in by Dave Turner. Looks like Dave's trying to set him up for something. Whips Jared into the ropes. Jared into the ropes. Big leg press by Dave Turner. And he's shoving those fists right into his face. What do you think about that, Chris?
That's what Dave needs to do. He needs to make sure to stay on the attack. Keep Jared off his feet. Make sure that he can stay confident. He's got to stay confident.
Dave Turner trying to body slam this massive elephant of a man. Jared Savage overpowers and a huge body slam to Dave Turner instead, Chris.
Jared, he's doing good here. Every time Dave builds up some kind of offense, this monstrous, massive human being, he just drags him into his gravitational pull and throws him around.
Jared Savage throwing all that weight down right on top of Dave's neck right now. He's really, really working him over hard, driving an elbow right into his face, and I know what that feels like, Chris. It is brutal.
It's like a small building just being pressed down on you. Imagine being inside a building and it collapses. That's probably what that feels like.
He is just pushing all of his weight around. Dave Turner mounting some sort of... Oh, he went for a DDT. Jared Savage pushed him off. Jared Savage going for the buckle, and Dave Turner moved out of the way, Chris.
That was smart. Moved out of the way of that rampaging bull.
2, 3.
Dave's got to take advantage here. He's got to work on it.
Dave's got him in the buckle. Referee's warning him. Dave's moved away. He's put too much space in between him and the masked juggler here. He's got to stay on him.
Yeah, that's been a fatal problem for both players here in this match. They both put separation between each other and times it perfect.
Dave Turner starting to mount a lot of fiery offense right here, and a huge bulldog on the masked juggalo Jared Savage. 1, 2, kick out. Masked juggalo last second kicked out. Jared Savage is showing you why he is exactly that. This big bull of a man is so savage. He is tougher than a $2 steak, Chris. look at this, Chris. He is choking. He is choking Dave Turner out.
He is beating Dave down. He is just doing anything possible. He's looking at Dave like his next meal. He's going to do anything possible to make sure to take that down.
Oh, the Mass Juggalo. Oh, having trouble with Dave Turner. Dave's fighting out of it. Huge DDT by Dave Turner, dead center of the ring. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. With a DDT. When is the last time you saw that, Chris? DDT.
That is absolutely amazing here tonight. Dave Turner with the win on the giant buffalo of a man, Jared Savage. Dave Turner proving here tonight that win last month was not a fluke, JD.
The DDT got him the 1, 2, 3 tonight, and that is the bottom line on the fact.
There's something really public.